This was one of the greatest rounds in Home Run Derby history. In the first round of the 2021 Home Run Derby at Coors Field, we got a matchup between Juan Soto and Shohei Ohtani. Both players were wearing the number 44 for the recently passed Hank Aaron, and they'd both honor one of the home run kings with some of these tanks. Soto was the one who actually hit first, and he'd start hot, where around the 2-minute and 22-second mark, he'd hit a string of absolute moonshots, with the first one traveling a record 520 feet. Overall, including bonus time, Soto smacked 22 homers in this left-on-left BP matchup, which seemed like it was gonna be more than enough, as Shohei Ohtani, with his interpreter catching behind the dish, only had a single homer in his first minute, which wouldn't get any better as he only had 5 homers with 1 minute and 20 left before bonus time. But following his timeout, where he had a brief phone call with a little-known player named Mike Trout, he'd go on an absolute tear, hitting 11 homers in 80 seconds, including a ridiculous 513-foot bomb right before the buzzer. Meaning, Ohtani was down a reasonable 6 homers with 60 seconds left. And he'd get 4 of those in the first 30 seconds, but after a little bit of a slump, Ohtani would need 2 homers in his last 10 seconds to stay alive. And with his back against the wall, he did this.
10 seconds. That's one. One more, Carl. That's it right there. That ties it.
Now win it. He may have just won it with 3 in a row.
I don't think that's going to
hitting 2 homers while just missing a third in his last 10 seconds to send this matchup to overtime, where Soto would have a very slow start before hitting an insane 5 homers in his final 17 seconds to put himself up by 6 again, where after Shohei didn't homer in his first 10 seconds, he'd go on a barrage and tie it up with 20 remaining. But Shohei would fail to get the job done in his final couple swings, meaning these two are going to a swing-off, which basically just means they both get 3 swings, which would play to Mr. Plate Discipline himself, Juan Soto's strengths a lot, hitting 2 bombs in his first 2 swings to really put the pressure on Shohei. And that second tank even had Shohei saying, "God damn." A ball Soto disrespected so hard, his own hitting coach would throw behind him. But even with the little break, Soto would remain locked in and absolutely destroy one to dead center, going 3 for 3 with a 496-foot homer and 2 500-foot homers. But more importantly for Soto, this meant to stay alive, Ohtani had to be perfect, which he wouldn't be, rolling over on his first swing to put an end to this legendary battle. Especially when you consider that both of these guys could be Hall of Famers one day. Battles like this are the reason why the Home Run Derby is the best.